So, life.
Subscribe now.
And boom, we are live. Hello, everybody who is in our live today. We have a very special person here from USA. Is a profi rider of AUC. Is going to help us maybe to learn a little more how to ride it, how to enjoy it, and is the perfect person to speak with us. We have Zen Lee, my friend. Welcome
How's it
to
going,
our
Nelson?
show. Thank you
Thanks
for
for having me.
coming. I think that is you're going to help us a lot. First of all, I just want to say to everybody's coming or going to see later this video, if you have the chance, go. He has lots of platforms, and you can see if you come to his link website, you're going to find he has a percent of discounts from guys who is working with him, and that is going to be very good for all of you. If you go, I'm going to leave all the links there, and if you have the chance, go there, and maybe you're going to find a perfect I think the perfect machine for you, who's going to fit to you. If you have questions, you can contact them, or you can contact these companies. He trusted, and I speak with him in private, and I think I know lots of companies like this one. I know them very well. They are very, very good, and they're going to take care of you. And then you have his Facebook. Go there, click, help him. You have his Instagram. He's very active. He's always posting something, photos, videos. Then you have his Facebook with his journey around all parts of America. And then you have his TikTok. It's amazing. This TikTok is so many people. And please go there to this YouTube, subscribe, help him, make a click. That is going to put him in the top, and everybody is going to enjoy it. That is just a little information. And for me, I just want to say thank you, guys. We came in 2 months to 600 subscribers in our channel today. That is very good. We're coming. The information is very good for all of us. My friend, first of always the first question: how everything started for you?
Everything started for me. I used to have an e-bike, and I live in Vegas, and I would use that e-bike to get around. It only had like 20 miles of range, and would travel around, do some Postmates where I would deliver food. So it was a way for me to make money because it's, on a bike, you could just travel around very easily. My only issue with the bike is I had to lock it up outside, and I left it locked up outside one night and came to in the morning, and that bike was gone. So it had been stolen. I was a bit depressed, a little bit sad. It was a nice e-bike. It was my first one too. And started to go on YouTube and like, what should I get next? What should I do? My renter's insurance didn't cover the bike, so I had to pay for everything out of pocket. And yeah, I was a little bit depressed. But then I saw an EUC rider on a group ride. I think it was Anthony from the Bay Area. And I saw him with other scooters and e-bikes. And I'm like, what is that? Like many people, I was like, what is that? What is that? And then like from there, it's like this rabbit hole where I just went on YouTube and started watching, Marty Back's videos, U-Stride's videos, Chooch Tech's videos. Like these are like the original YouTube content creators for the EUC space. And I just binge watched all their videos until I decided I had to actually go get a payday loan. I don't have very much money, so I had to go get a payday loan, which is not very good interest rates, to buy my first EUC, which was the 84 volt Gotway Nikola, and I put about 5,000 miles on that wheel. And since then, it's just been a journey of trying every wheel I can. I have the Sherman and the Bigodi X right here. I'm just posted a new video today. We'll be going live on my YouTube. If you are interested in the Bigodi X, I think it's one of the best suspension. It is the best suspension wheel for long range and speed. Absolutely fantastic wheel, and I'm very thankful, Nelson, for you having me on the show today. Excited to be
No,
here.
no, my friend. I'm very happy that you came. I think you're going to bring lots of information. I think everybody loves you. That's why when everybody sees your website, your YouTube, everything, you have so many people following you. That means that your content is very good, and you bring the right things. Like, I'm going to put something here. I think that is one of the first videos from you. You started and you talk about this, and that everything what I'm showing today, guys, that is everything from him, from his
Oh,
YouTube. that is
wow.
one that is one of the first ones, or
Yeah, I don't even remember this. That's cool. My Nicola. That's the Nicola, and
yeah,
that's what I think people like about the Nicola is how tough it is because it just rolled down that hill no problem, and it still was fine.
my
Oh,
friend.
okay.
I tried to see a little from your. I follow you. There is some time, and of course we have to show from the beginning how you started, and I think that is very important. I think that is
Yes, it's
everybody
cool
has a
to see.
beginning, and I think that you are with the Z10 together in
Yes,
this
so
day.
he's on a Z10. This is back in the
Mm-hmm.
day where I used to not wear the full-faced helmet. Now I
Mm-hmm.
have the full-face helmet, just I learned the hard way because I had a crash with that helmet and,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't do so much protection and I had a headache for like 2 weeks. I think I had a concussion. So it's worth the money to upgrade to a better helmet if you can to
We're going
get
to
them,
talk
make sure
about that.
you want the
We're
good
going
protection.
to, yeah, that is not a very good. I know that, my friend. I have an accident about close to 1 year, and my luck was I was with a complete full protection helm because I hit with my face, and when I was not with this helm, that was very bad for me. And how was the sensation for you, my friend, when you tested the first time, the first one wheel? What was the for you and when you try it?
So my first month, I would say, was hell. It was horrible. I did not like it. I had so much pain in my leg and in my knees. I took that wheel that we're seeing. I tried selling it. I posted up on not the Z10, the one I'm riding, the Nicola.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
tried selling it on OfferUp, and like people were contacting me about it. But Marty back, he gave me some positive energy. He was like, "Hey, maybe just give it a little bit of time. This is normal." He said, "Don't listen to your lizard brain. Listen to your human brain." So I gave it more opportunity, practice more, and eventually, when it clicks, when your brain gets it, it was really hard for me. Some people it's not so hard, but for me it was very hard. It took a month and of pain, a lot of pain. But once it
I know.
clicks, then it's like you're Superman. You feel free. You feel free is the best way to describe it. The whole world kind of opens up and you're able to
you for,
explore in a new way.
you forget about everything when you are riding.
You
You
forget about
are
everything. I call it the Zen zone. It's the flow state. The flow state. You're just in
Yes,
the moment, truly.
that's the best way for us to
And if you're
forget.
not, if you're like in your head thinking when you're riding, you need to be careful
No.
because you need to be focused on your riding, like in the moment.
Yeah. I think that is that's why this sport is so beautiful, because sometimes we work so much and we need some time for us, and that is like the best way for us to go there and enjoy ourselves and forget sometimes the problems of life, and just enjoy it. And that's why
Absolutely.
I love this sport, and I think we have to be all together. I think you are one of the fantastic guys there, because you make rides with all types of machines together. I know that there's lots of persons who like just to ride with
Mm,
EUC. There's guys
mm,
who like just with bikes, and I think what you do is fantastic. You bring everybody together, and that is the best idea. And I I think you're going in a right way, and you are putting this sport in a right direction, and that's why I'm very happy to have you here. But let's talk about you, my friend, and when you started with this, and then 1 month later that you started, do you say, okay, I need another one? What was the next board you buy it?
So yes, biggest thing was paying off the loan first. So I would use that wheel for deliveries.
You see here his hair was very small. If you
Yeah.
see his hair today, you have a big hair. I was a bit with I was with there is a paar years I was with the hair like you, my friend,
Oh
and I
yes.
think That was one of the best times of my life.
Yes.
That is the important thing. But the important thing, my friend, when you finished to pay, what was the idea for you to buy it?
So the idea, I wanted to do deliveries, and with the e-bike, it was very limited on range and speed. With this, I was able to do deliveries much easier. I don't remember how much I made, maybe $1,000, but it wasn't. It's a lot of work, like doing deliveries on EUC, and it kind of takes the fun away because it was too much work, and dangerous sometimes because you don't know where you're going and you're riding around on an expensive device. I'm not sure if you saw the video where I was robbed at gunpoint. This wasn't when I was doing deliveries, but I was on that same wheel, the 84-volt Nikola, and I was robbed at gunpoint, and they took the drone right here, and all my stuff, and made off. But I was able to get my wheel back, and the police were able to recover my phone, but they didn't get the drone back.
What video was this one?
Up to the right, top right, and then left one.
Left one.
No, that row. All the way on the right.
On the right.
Take your mouse to the right.
Yeah.
Right. Down. Left.
Okay, this?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just kind of talk about how I was robbed there. It doesn't have the robbery or anything on there. But yeah, I was basically robbed at gunpoint, and this was before I was working at eWheels. And this actually... even though it was kind of bad because I got robbed, it turned into a good thing. I talked about it. I let people know, hey, these are expensive pieces of equipment. You can't let your guard down even for a second. Because I was at school. It was daytime, and they pulled a gun on me. With school coming, this is before the virus. School was coming out, kids around, and they still robbed me in broad daylight. So you always need to be aware. You can't. I was trying to put up my drone, and I was focused on my drone. Didn't even think for a second, that they were going to try to rob me. So it was a crazy story, and I'm glad everything worked out. Nobody got hurt.
That is a bad situation. That I have. I'm not in a so bad situation here, but all the time I'm very careful because that can happen in every second. Now I buy one a bike for my wife, and before I was with bikes. For me it was not a problem, but now with the a bike it's more expensive, and now I have to have more security. And I know that when you lose it, you are paying for something that you lose it and you're never going to see it again is not so nice. I think that is a good information for you to tell to everyone. And then let's talk about one thing. When you started, do you think that is going to be so big like today for you in this with the EUC? Like your videos, you have more than 4,000 followers. You have in TikTok 150,000 followers. You have so many people following you. And do you think that will be so big like today? Because today you have lots of people following you, my friend.
Right. On TikTok, I had no idea it was going to get that big that fast because it happened so fast. It was, I don't know if you're familiar with the company Yuko, but
yeah, I know.
The CEO, Rose, she was here for CES, and I think she actually mentioned, hey, I don't know if we were talking about TikTok or how it came up, but I had already known about the app, but having heard it again kind of reinforced, hey, maybe I should try. And she was in one of my first TikToks, and it did do well. None of my TikToks did well for like 1 month, like 1 month of posting every day. But I know how social media works. It's sometimes you just have to be dedicated and every day post every day, even if it's not good. Post try to make it good, but every day post. It's more about consistency than quality.
Yeah.
And every day, and then slowly it started to get more and more traction. And every now and then a video would get 1 million views. And then I had the one with Tim Rodriguez where he passed the cars, and I think that got the most views, is like 5 million or something like that. But
yeah, but you have here one with close to 20 million, my friend.
Oh yeah,
is this one? I think. And that is a normal one, nothing so special. And
no, sometimes you post random stuff. And it just kind of...
I have my TikTok. I started about 2 months now, and I posted some things I was thinking it was not going to be nothing,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, oh. Next day when I see it, so many, and I was thinking, oh, I was thinking this shit is not, nobody's going to see it, and
Right.
the ones I was thinking everybody's going to see it, nobody see it. That's
Right.
why
Yes.
TikTok is that's why I think what you said is very important. And the important thing from him, he makes his videos, but he puts the videos from other persons. The guys from the guys from the One Wheels, they are putting this in another level now. They started with this forward. That is fantastic. I think the communities that are working in America, they are doing so many beautiful things for us, and you are always there. How many times do you ride in a week, my friend?
I try to do about 200 miles a week.
Oh, that is
That's
that is good. But
yeah.
you do you use that as a mode of transport for every day, or for most of the time, or you just use for going to fun and enjoy yourself?
That's a great question. So for a year and a half, it was only EUC. I only had the electric unicycle for a year and a half. Last week I bought a car. So now I have a car. It's very nice to have a car because I can put my UC in there and now go to more rides and explore new areas. Before I lived in, I still live in Vegas, but like I only had my electric unicycle. So sometimes if you want to go to a ride that's far, that's like a group ride or something, you can't do it unless I rent a car or something like that. It just wasn't possible. So now it's a lot nicer to have a car to load up. But if you want to save money, because now I have a car, but that means more money, insurance, the car payments, gas, charging. I got the Chevy Volt, so it's like gas and electric, but it costs money, right? With the EUC, I didn't have to pay insurance. I didn't have to pay registration. I didn't have to worry about anything. So, if you want to save money, get an EUC and just use that.
So I just want to say something. There is Keen who has put it here. Maybe you are interesting. That is like a small question, but maybe it's good for you if you want it. Why not?
Oh, a GPS tracker for like if someone steals your EUC.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's a really good idea. Of course, yeah. That's brilliant. I wish EUC manufacturers included some sort of anti-theft or tracking device.
No, my
GPS.
friend.
That would be great.
They include it when you pay extra.
Oh yeah.
It's all the companies, when you buy something, my friend, they always say, oh, you want this? Oh, of course we have there. It's no problem. You just have to pay extra. It's like the cars, my friend. You see this beautiful car and you say, "Boy, the car is fantastic." Then you go to buy it and you see, no, this is the special edition. What you see in a film, in a picture, the normal edition with this price is like this. It's not the same. Then you see, and when I want, then you have to pay extra. That is always very difficult. They know how to do the business. But my friend, let's continue to rock. But before you are having a USC, do you have try another equipment like skateboard, like one wheel, like never?
I rode a motorcycle for many, many miles, but that's the closest thing. And then mountain biking. So mountain biking and motorcycle riding, but never any skateboarding. I did a little bit of snowboarding and skiing when I was little, but just like 1 or 2 days of that, not like professionally or dedicated.
And how do you came with this samurai sport? Because I see some videos from you, my friend. I see one of the last videos from you, and I was like riding AUC and messing with the samurai swords. I think that is, you have to know how to deal with that. That's why I put it here for everybody to know. That is a video from you, and I think that is, I will see the first time I see it, and I say, this guy is crazy with the EUC in his hand that is going very fast. That was the Sherman. First of all, Sherman, everybody knows that is a machine. Do you never think something can happen?
So the swords are fake. They're like for cosplay. So it's kind of just like carrying an Insta360 cam.
Okay.
I mean, like if it crash, it's fake, it's not gonna do anything. The one I'm using on the S18 is real,
Mhm.
but it's only one in my hand, and it's not so dangerous because it's big. If it was like
Mhm.
something small, like a scissor, and you crash, then yes,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can stab yourself. But with a katana, it's so big that like
But
you can't really poke yourself with it. It'll just go into the ground.
yeah, but my friend, when nobody knows that it's fake, everybody, I didn't know, and I say, "Oh my God, this guy
That
is
one's real.
is,"
When I'm on my
and I
feed,
say,
it's real. That one's real.
and I and I was thinking, "Oh my God, this guy is playing with his life."
Yeah.
You have to know how
Even
to.
if they were real, it's not really. I'm being honest. It doesn't feel dangerous to me because they're so big. Like
Mhm.
if you crash, it's not like you like scissors. I'll stab myself on accident. But how do you stab yourself with a big
Yeah,
sword? Like I can't even picture how you get hurt with it. It's if it was small, yes, that's dangerous. But so big, and the sides aren't that sharp. So it's like it'd be
yeah,
really hard to get hurt.
yeah.
It's more dangerous just riding a UC than it is.
But do you love together with the AUC? Do you love to what are I don't know? Do you love martial sports like uh, tra- training with the swords and
Oh,
something like
martial arts.
martial arts?
Yes, I have a martial arts background. Yes,
Okay, because I see that pictures from you that you was in military and
right,
everything,
right.
and you have a background from that. And then I want to continue like this. It's like this. You have two fantastic AUC there. Do you have a special one, or each one is for a different thing? Do you use because one is with suspension and the other one has no suspension?
Yes, so these are my two favorite EUCs right here, right now. The Bigodi X, that's the
Mm-hmm.
Sherman, and then the Bigodi X right here, Bigodi X
Yeah.
Sherman. The Sherman, it's my favorite. Still, I think it's my number one.
Mm-hmm.
It gets the most speed. I wish it had suspension because in my army days, I did a lot of damage to my knees.
Mm-hmm.
So having the suspension makes life so much better, so much more comfortable. I could just do more with the suspension. With the Sherman, doesn't have the suspension, but it has higher speeds, more torque, and the knobby tire. The knobby tire, I think I'm going to put a knobby tire on the Bigodi
Mm-hmm.
X if I can, because I feel like all the big EUCs, the knobby tire just gives you so much more stability at high speeds, and stability is king when you're going 50 miles an hour. You want to be stable, and knobby tires give you that stability that I don't think you get in a street tire. So here I'm using the knobby tire. Jesse Garnier, who got first place, was using a street tire, but I also
Mm-hmm.
was injured for this, and I didn't have spike pedals, and I didn't have Clark pads. For racing, 100% you need spike pedals, and you need, it doesn't have to be Clark pads, but you need really good professional pads to get the maximum amount of torque out of your machine.
But when you do this like this events, speed events, you always charge your batteries to the maximal, or
Um,
bec- because I
yeah, I
listen
mean,
I listen for lots of guys that they say that when you have the X% from your board or from your AUC, that can lose that can disconnect it because you want so much energy from the AUC that can disconnect it. Is that true? Ever happened to you?
maybe I don't understand. You want to make sure you're charged up, right? You do want to make sure you have if you're
The-
racing and you're pushing your UC charge, you want to have
yeah.
a full charge so that you don't have to worry about cutting out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
If you want to make sure you're fully charged, you don't have to be. I mean, long as you're over a certain voltage, if you're racing a 100-volt wheel, as long as you're over 94 volts, you're probably fine. Like you're not going to cut
okay.
out. But it doesn't hurt to, I mean, why not have a full charge? Might as well. Just check it off, go plug it in for a bit, charge it up before you race. Yeah, it's definitely, you
But
want to have, if you're doing a speed test too, make sure you have a full charge,
yeah,
unless you're going downhill.
and for the guys who going downhill, it's always better to use the AUC before to not have too much charge in your board. It's good for you to use it a little before, because I know for the like me, I was riding a one wheel, and that was 100%. And I started downhill, and I know that of one moment to the other one, that was too much energy, and it caught me the machine. That happened the same to the EUC when you have the board, the EUC 100%. If you're going direct to downhill, that is going to cut you.
I think it could cut you out. I've never seen it happen, and I've never had it happen to me. But yeah, just to be safe, if you know you're going to go down a long, big downhill, make sure you burn off some of that voltage before you go down.
Yeah, that is just information. What this board is what you have there now. That is one of the boards from you.
Yes, that is the Bigoti X. That's not mine. That was when I was borrowing from a friend named Ron Lyon. And he let me review it early on. And then I tried it and I was like, okay, this is special. This is something special right here. I need to see if I can get one for myself.
That is the problem. We test it, then we say, no, I have to have it. And
Very true.
what is what for you? What is the maximal speed that you achieve, like in one board when you are racing?
The fastest I've ever been was on the Sherman. I think I hit like 51 miles an hour. And I could take it faster than that, but it's like, I just don't see the point. I'm not trying to break any records. I don't want to risk my life, because when you get hurt, you can't ride. So going 50 miles an hour, you're probably going to get hurt, and you're probably not going to ride for a while. Who knows? Maybe you get really bad hurt. Maybe just some road rash. But even if it's just road rash, it still sucks. There's no need for it.
Then we are seeing here the drone you have. That is a drone. Everybody in Europe wants to have it, and we cannot get it.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes, it's hard to get it in the US too. But
in USA they make it just for USA and Canada.
Yes.
Europe, they don't send it,
right.
And that is very sad, because everybody wants here to have
soon.
it.
Maybe first they got to catch up on all the orders here and test it out here, and once it does good here, then it'll be safe to send out to other countries.
I think the problem, what I speak with the guys from this drone, we're going to speak it about them yet now, because I think you have a fantastic drone for you as a rider. I think it's the perfect drone. You have it there. You can show it to us if you want it. I think for me, I love this drone because for our sports to follow us, and we don't have to have nothing in our hands. You just have to have the bigot. Bigot is the name. Bigot.
Beacon.
Beacon.
Bigot's like
sorry. Can you talk a little about that?
This is the Skydio 2. It is an autonomous drone, so it uses artificial intelligence, some sort of algorithm with all these cameras to stay away from obstacles and to stay locked on you. So it will follow the beacon, which is a device. I don't have it on me, but it's a little square device. Let's just say it looks like this. It's just small.
You can put it in your pocket.
You can put it in your pocket and not have to worry about it, and that helps it lock onto you. Or you can hold on to it and you can use it to point to where you want the drone to go, or you could just push a button to how far you want the drone from you.
Change directions and everything.
And I have a lot of miles on this drone so far, and it's done really well.
I think that is the best drone for us who makes these sports, for us to go and have fun. And you're going to have a nice drone who's going to follow you, and it's small, it's perfect. I think that is how is the camera from that is very good.
And today it's 4K, and I had been previously, up until today, I had been shooting at like 24 frames per second. I just turned it up to 60 frames per second. So my videos now that you see on TikTok and from today forward will be at 60 frames. So they will look a lot smoother. And if I do slow-mos, then it'll look even better as well. So I just learned that today. I was out riding the MCM5 and I just learned that today. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think that is a good information for all of us. In Europe, there is lots of restrictions, because here in Europe you cannot fly it everywhere you want it. That is, I think, is the big problem for the guys in America. They say, but they want to put it this year in Europe to sell it too, and that is going to be because the guys who are selling here in Europe, they use like the price is $1,500, and they want $3,000. and that is
Anybody want to
not
buy
very.
mine? $10,000 and it will be yours.
Yeah, but believe it or not, you think that is a joke. Like,
Yeah.
I have a friend who paid this money
Yeah, it probably is worth
because
it for some people if you have the money.
yeah, but for me, I'm not going to pay for 2 drones, my friend. I wait a little more.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to. It's like crazy, but that is a good drone. I think
Yes.
that is very important for us
It's
to make this sport is the best way for us.
yes.
Let's talk a little about. First of all, I want to say to everybody that this is a free interview. I'm not winning no money. Is not paying me no money. No company is paying us money. That is just free information for you out there, the riders, and that's why I'm going to talk a little more about the guys who are this one. We started with this one first of all.
Rev
What is
Rides.
this? Yeah.
Rev Rides. So they are the company that got me this Bugatti X.
Mm-hmm.
They are a legit company. The CEO rides. He rides
Mm-hmm.
I think he's on a MSP, 2,500
Mm-hmm.
watt MSP with a torque motor, and he's a good rider. He came out here to Vegas to ride with me. I got to meet him in person. We had like an actual personal interaction, and that's really nice when you actually get to meet the CEO and know that it's a legit company. He cares about the community. He has a family too, so he's a family man. It's nice to see these kind of businesses that are caring about the community, that are investing in the community. And get this, so Nathan is his name. He's the CEO of Rev Rides.
Mm-hmm.
He sponsored the first EUC racing team ever in the history of the world. He sponsored a team. It's do you know Chooch? Have you heard of Chooch Tech?
No.
He's a very big YouTuber in the EUC space, an amazing
Mm-hmm.
rider. You would probably recognize him if you saw him.
Yeah, of course.
Chooch, and then Jesse Garnier, who won the race last time, and then myself. So this us three are going to compete against the scooters, the professional scooter riders, and the professional S-skate guys, and we're going to try to beat them. So it's going to be really cool, and I'll be posting that footage if you're interested in seeing us race the fast scooters and the fast S-skate guys, and racing each other too. So get to see which EUC is the fastest. I'll be bringing the X, the Sherman, and Chooch will be bringing the XN, I think, and maybe his 100-volt MSX, and Jesse will be racing his Sherman and maybe Monster Pro. We'll see what he brings to the table. But yeah, it's gonna be 8 May is when we have this next race. It's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah. So guys,
Rev Rides, sponsored by Rev Rides.
Okay, and of course, if you want to buy some thing there, we are not I'm not sponsoring nobody. I'm just telling that is why I bring these brands is of course because these brands they help these guys to ride. They support them. That is the important for us to talk about the brands who help the riders. This is a channel for the riders, but if it's a company who help the riders, we have to put it here and we have to talk very good from them. That is why I'm putting this company is helping 3 guys to ride, and that's why we have to go there, check it. There is lots of types you can finance here and everything. I think there is lots of ways to do it. Then we go to the another one, this one.
Clark pads.
Yes.
These are the best pads in my opinion. And the pedals are amazing. He's designed them so that you could fold the pedals up with the pads and they connect very, very nicely. He's a very smart man and does a lot for the community. He given me 3 pads now to review. He gave them to me for the V11, S18, and the Sherman. So, and now the X. So, yeah, they're just amazing pads. I use them on all my UCs because they have many features like the slide. If you drop your UC, it has the slide bar, this knob on it. So it'll slide on that knob instead of damaging your EUC. So all kinds of nice features of these pads.
Yeah, if you have a chance, guys, there you are. You can see it. You have different things. We support these companies because these companies are supporting the riders. That's why I think that is very important. I don't know this company. I just share it because he has in his website his link there. You can go there, globally shipping, 5% discount, and you're going to have maybe you're going to find something that you like. And if he recommends is because he's a profi rider. He knows what is good for you to make a safety ride. Then we go to these companies in UK. I know this company is a good friend for me, and I love him. I think he makes a fantastic thing for the community. He helps lots of persons. He helps lots of riders, and this one I can tell because I know it. And if you have the chance, contact him. He's very active in Facebook. He's very active in putting legal the electro device in Europe and in UK. If you have the chance, guys, go there, help him. He has lots of things. He ships all around the world too.
All over the world, anywhere. He'll
Yes,
ship anywhere, and he's got
yeah.
safety gear. He's got he's got it all.
Yeah, he has everything. That is wonderful persons. We have 3 guys here that is helping a rider. We have to always say thank you very much for you guys who are supporting the riders. That's why we make this interviews, to help the riders and to contact him. Then you have this one, my friend. I think I love this picture. I put this picture in the logo for my from your interview because I was like, wow, that is a very nice picture.
Oh,
Where do where do you take this one?
the drone. That's from the drone.
Yeah, but what place was this?
Where? Red Rock Scenic Loop, which is here in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
It snowed here in Vegas. It snowed like recently, but this was maybe like a month ago. It snowed, and I knew that would be good for content because in Vegas, that snow will only last for like a day or two, then it's gone. I just go up really early, get the shot, and yeah.
And I was asking, Vegas? No, I
Yeah.
didn't. I swear it, I didn't know that in Vegas. I always when you see Vegas is everything with no water, nothing is like
Right.
in end of the world, and now you
Yes.
see snow. I was
Yes.
thinking it was in other part in of USA. I was
Yes.
not expecting that is a Vegas. Fantastic picture, my friend. That was
Thank you,
very,
Nelson.
very good. And then if you go to his Facebook, you're going to see lots of pictures, lots of information. I'm going to leave all the links, and of course Instagram. From Instagram you can go to his page directly, and in Facebook, if you go in Facebook, you can go to him, and you're going to see direct his Instagram and his Facebook. Then just go and you're going to find step by step. You find everything. It's not going to be difficult. And of course, it's Facebook with lots of information for all of you, reviews and everything. Here it has no, my friend. Like, what you love more, ride off road or street or both?
I'm best on the street, and I would say street, except for now with the suspension wheels, that kind of makes it feel like street a little bit. It doesn't feel so rough on the knees, which is why I don't like off-roading. Is because it just I'm a bit older and I had a lot of injury in my past, so my knees aren't as healthy as normal person. So when I ride like off-roading like this without suspension, it hurts a little bit. You know, there's a little bit of pain. So with suspension though, no pain. And the Bugatti X, I have some footage of me riding in the same area. No problem. It's amazing. I love the suspension very much.
I just want to say hello to everybody there. Evolution, thank you for your message. I want to say thank you to team. I want to say to this beautiful lady of Australia, good morning for you. That is the Ace Skate Queen. She organized events in. She is like don't stop girl for making events, for bringing everybody together. That don't mean you see one wheelers. That's the important thing. Just having fun. I hope that you have lots of success in your country. I think you are changing the rules in your country, in Australia. Thank you very much. I have the pleasure to have her here. She's a fantastic person like you too. I see that you always with lots of rides, lots of fun. I just want to have a question for you, my friend. In your rides, I see something very strange that I never see, that keeps a small device there, a small car, always in the rides in LA or something like that. I see in one of the rides who was there. I don't know if I'm right or not. Where is this here? First of all,
this is
ride.
Mount Baldy. Marty back. He did a tour, and he has another one coming up in a few months.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this will be one of the rides. Yeah, so it was on a group ride that Marty back put together at Mount Baldy.
Wow, that is a fantastic. You can see everything from here. That was amazing here.
Yeah, it's one of my
Guys,
favorite rides.
look at the picture. Look how high is this, guys? Wow, that is a fantastic image. Do you go all of you from down to the top in the AUCs?
Yes, yes.
Wow, that
Maybe
is
you can
amazing.
come to the next one. I think it's in
I
October.
hope, my friend. But the problem, I have to see if they open the. I was to go into USA last year. I want to stay 1 month in USA and travel around the groups and the cities. But then they closed the doors for all of us because of this. COVID-19,
Right.
and we are open that they open again the doors. We never know. We have to wait, my friend. This
Yeah.
is like crazy. But the important thing, my friend, is not that, is this here. That is the important thing. I think that is fantastic. Bringing so much people together. That is the main thing for us. And for you, my friend, when you start this beautiful sport, was you most of the time alone, or was very easy for you to find other guys to ride together?
So early on, I started a Facebook group called Vegas EUC, and I kind of founded that, got that going with some friends. We got it built up, and then that became Vegas personal electric vehicles. So now I want to include, as you were talking about earlier, I want to include all electric vehicles in rides. Obviously, not all electric vehicles are equal. Some, like the one wheel, is not going to keep up with the EUC. So you have to
No,
make
of
different
course not.
groups and divisions. But for some group rides, it's nice to bring everybody together. This one's just the EUC only because
Hmm.
one wheel will not make it, but a
Hmm.
scooter or e-bike could also make it. So yeah, it's really nice to include everybody, from all groups.
Yeah, I think that is very important for us to work all of us together. That is so beautiful. I can tell you, we are taking up. I think you don't know. I live in Germany, and I'm from Portugal, a
Okay.
small country, and in Germany is illegal to ride, my friend.
Yes, that's
And
crazy.
do you
Because
know
there's
that
so
is?
many bike lanes there. It would be one of the best places to ride. The weather's pretty good. I mean, I've been to Germany a few times, and it would be great to ride there. So many bicyclists and bike paths and beauty, castles
But
to explore.
my friend, is illegal, and
Oh, that's so sad.
we are fighting to be legal. I think that is difficult. I just want to show something because it's going to be a guy from your country here. We are trying to bring everybody together, and 27, if somebody has wants to come to the live, I arrange something very important, because in Europe, like that is, lots of countries are not legal to ride, and we are putting together, going to put it here now. We are putting together,
Mm.
let's talk global micro mobility legalization. That is going to be an event with a person from America. Is going to be a representative guy from America, because I know that in trails it talks that is starting to have lots of problems, because the persons don't respect
Mm.
the horses, the people are riding and riding with his family or something like that. That is a thing we're going to talk all about. Then you have lots of guys from England, Netherlands, Germany, Belgium. Is going to be a counselor from Australia there too, and is going to be another guy from Austria there.
Yeah.
They're going to speak to put this legal. Is going to be difficult, but that is the best way for us to start. And I'm putting every month that we can bring from different countries, that we can work all of us together, and not AUCs, not one wheels, but everybody together. That's the important thing for us to can enjoy this sport, because that is, I love this sport. I'm I'm in low. And last year we go the big demo here in Germany was 350 riders together riding, and this year we are planning to go to 500 or 600 riders, all from different countries. That is the important thing, because it's very sad that this month is going to go a guy to jail because he was riding a AUC in Germany.
He's going to jail?
3 months, my friend.
3 months in jail for riding EUC.
Yeah, my friend.
Did he crash it into somebody or something?
No. It was catch 4 times, and the judge say,
all right, 4 times.
Yeah, the judge said, okay, the first time he give him the first time they say, okay, it's no problem, is everything okay, you can go.
It's like he's a drug dealer or something bad, like, oh my gosh, he's riding a unicycle.
I think it's not fair, my friend. I think you don't need to change to send them in jail. But in Germany, it's like this: if you go one time to court, you're going to have a problem. The judge is going to say, okay, don't do it again. The second time, I think they make him $70. The third time, they give him 500 to give to an institution, and the fourth time, the judge say, okay, we tried 3 times. You don't understand that is illegal in Germany. Then you're going to go to jail for 3 months. And he's going to go this month in jail.
I hope. Gosh, it's maybe like a week at the most.
No, he's going to go in Germany. In Germany, it's like this. He can go again to court and say, okay, please, I want to don't send me. They're going to put it a little less, but he's always going to catch 1 month. 1 month is for sure. That is like this. It's stupid, it's crazy, but that is the law, how that work in Germany. But I make the interview with the guy here, and I say, hey man, you was catch 1 time, you was catch 2 times. Why don't you take care and have a little more? Be careful a little. And he say, and I say, okay, that is a difficult situation. So, but let's go positive, my friend. But that is why I don't want you guys in America to lose your freedom. In America, it's so good.
Right.
I think that is so sad if you lose your freedom. You see what is the problem with us here in Europe?
Yes.
Because lots of countries you cannot ride it. That's why we wanted to say to you guys, positive energy, make good videos, enjoy it, have fun. So, my friend, let's go to another one that is not important. What was for you the worst time that you have in this time of sport, if this electro sport?
Probably the first month learning. The learning was really hard for me because I wasn't, like we talked about, I hadn't had experience with S-Gate or One Wheel or anything else. It was just nothing related. So it was the first month was the most difficult for me. And I had a crash early on where I hit my head. I was talking to you about.
Of course.
Hurt my head for like 2 weeks. So I would say that's probably the worst, the first month.
And maybe, I know that you have lots of good moments. What was one of the best moments that you're going to say till today? I know that you're going to have in a future more good moments, but 1 or 2 of the best moments do you have till now in this sport?
The Marty Back tour was amazing. Every day of the tour, seeing all the scenic spots in LA area and how it was organized, and the people that were there, everybody was friendly. There was no accidents. Nobody got hurt. It was all positive vibes and exploration and adventure. And Marty Back really puts on a good tour. I'm going to go to his next one if I can. If I can make it to his next one, I'm absolutely going to go. So that would probably be the best moments for me. And seeing reactions, always seeing people's reactions. Still today, I go for a ride and people are like, whoa, you look like you're from the future. Or, you know, like, what is that? And still, you think by now people in America, everybody has seen an EUC, right? But no, there's still people that say that's the first time I've ever seen one. So it really surprises me.
But that is good. That is a nice sensation, because then you see that the people don't make you. That is not the critique come not from the people. The people like this sport. They think, oh, that is good. Maybe that is the best way for us to ride. And you see in here, you have a machine here. That is another question. When you try this one, what is the difference from your board? Or what is the difference from the 2 suspensions?
Okay, so I have 3. I have all 3 suspension wheels. I have the Bigodi X, which is the biggest, the V11, which is the second biggest, and then this one, the S18. The S18 has the smallest battery. It has the least amount of power, but it's the lightest one, so it's easier to pick up, put in your trunk. It's more portable. It looks good. People like the look, and it's very durable. Easy to take apart. Like if you want this one, like doing tire changes, the first time's a little bit hard, but after you do it the first time, it's really easy to do a tire change. My friend does it. I don't do it, but he says it's easier than the other EUCs. And the S18 still to this day, I have no problems with it. It's such a great, reliable EUC, and it's I think it's $1,800, so it's a little bit more affordable than the other ones.
Yeah, but of course you have a small battery. Of course, it's going to be affordable because everybody knows that one of the things more expensive in even electro sport. There you see. I just want to come back for everybody to see it, and I know there is a person here today that's Ignar, and Ignar is a German guy that he buy the same drone like you.
Oh,
and
okay.
yes, he's like me. We are looking all the time to find one to buy it, and here I think is going to come the drone, and you see how the drone is following him. Let's see. I think he's going to come here. I see it before, and I think I put it too much. Let me see if I here. I don't want to.
I got a new drone today, or a few. Though, have you heard the DJI FPV?
The DJI, yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
Do you test it?
I haven't yet. I still have it with the goggles, so I can fly it around, but I haven't tested it yet.
Do you think with the goggles is going to be easy, or you're going to just to follow the other persons?
Follow the other persons, yeah. I might try when I get good, but
EUC, and you're right, guys. The drone is following him all the time, and that is amazing. I think that you have proclaimed a fantastic drone. I hope that I get one. If anyone there wants to buy this drone, I think is like he's the Ignar. Ignar is direct lead the video at Facebook. Yeah, that's. I just want to say, Ignar is one of the guys who ride with us. Is the guy who makes most of the videos for all of us, and the Scardio 2 is Rose. Is a fantastic drone for everybody who makes active sports. Like here he has his hands free, and he can when you have a camera in your hand, is always going to be difficult. That's what I love about the USC, that you have your hands free. In a USC, you can do everything you want, and with the electro skateboard, it's going to be very, very, very difficult. Do you think in the future, my friend, you're going to change drone, or you're going to continue with this company?
I'll use whatever's best. I do like it's an American drone and it's made in an American company, but still all the parts come from China. So
yeah, but how many? Do you have? Did something broken in this drone? Because I'm seeing something there in the site. What happened to the drone there?
Oh, it's just tape. Yeah, I've crashed it a few times, but it's pretty durable.
That is the important thing. And did you have any itches with the drone?
I wish it would go a little bit faster. If it could go like 45 miles an hour, that would be good. If they can make it quieter, that would be good. It's a pretty quiet drone though, but if it went faster, that'd be great.
Do you think, because that is close to 2 years now, I think the drone comes out, do you think they're going to come with this 3 edition?
They might come out with a Skydio 3. That would be cool.
That's what I think. And the battery, how many minutes do you take out from one battery? 26 minutes, 25?
About 15.
Well, that's 15 minutes. Okay.
15, 1-5.
Okay. That is less than I was expecting. I was expecting
it's pretty
a little more.
20 minutes max.
Yeah, that is a good drone. I love it. When I have the chance, my friend, I'm going to get it. I recommend for everybody. If you have a chance, just buy it. You're going to love it. Then we go to the other question is like this: what you as a EUC rider, that you have the chairman. Chairman is one of the boards that I think when you have a crash, maybe nothing is going to happen, because they make it in one way that with these protections. Do Do you think the other companies they're going to start to do the same like the Sherman, or you think not? Because I see yesterday it comes the V12, and they don't have no protections. I see some pictures from the guys who put in the internet that is the V12, and is no protections there. Do you think what for you as a rider? What you think that you think that fails in a AUC that you love to have it?
The roll bars on the Sherman are great. If they could put that, I don't know how it works in China. If they have a patent, so like if Sherman has a patent, can the other companies put roll bars on their EUC if Sherman owns or Veteran owns that patent? I don't know. Because if they can put bars on it, put them on all of them, or all the big ones at least. Like this one, my Bigodi X, the only thing I don't like about it really is that I don't have the roll bars. If I could put the bars onto it from the Sherman, it'd be great because it's for safety and also for braking. You can grab it when you're braking, pull back on. So
I see you braking like that.
Yeah,
I see you braking like that.
Technique. And you can also use it to steer a little bit. You can grab it and move it if in like emergency. So I wish all the UCs had it. I don't know. I either want the Bigodi X with the bars or the Sherman with suspension. If Sherman adds suspension, that's the UC to buy. Like it will be amazing.
Do you think the Sherman is going to make with suspension one day?
They would be smart. I think they would be smart, man. If
then
for
it will
me,
be
like it would be the best with a knobby tire, suspension, and the roll bars.
Then it's like the perfect machine.
Yes.
I'm asking like this because I have another video here. That's why I ask you, because of this protection. Because what happened here is something broken or
oh yes, my InMotion V11.
Yes, that's why. And was that too much damage, or was nothing?
Yes.
Nothing happened.
It's damaged. That's still. It's been like 2-3 months now. I'm still trying to get parts. Still trying to get it fixed. It's really hard with InMotion because I think they sold so many that it's hard to.
And the parts is the parts is expensive.
Yes, yeah. A board's like $300. So, and then the motor's maybe like $300 too. So that's $600. Wow. That's almost a new UC right there. You know what I mean? Like, so you gotta be very careful when you're off-roading. I think my tire pressure was a little bit too low, and I I could have been more careful. But I was riding with a friend, so I was trying to show off a bit.
Do you think with the Sherman that would happen?
No, it wouldn't happen. But because I broke my suspension rod, I broke half the suspension, and the Sherman doesn't have suspension, so that would not happen on the Sherman. But I couldn't get out here on my Sherman. I wouldn't be able to get out here unless I could jump my Sherman, which I can't do, or walk at some spots. With the V11, I could just jump.
You see the drone there. The drone is always watching. It's like
my pet bird.
It's like protecting
I'm a pirate.
you.
It's my parrot. I do think of it as my security drone. You know, if something happens, it's there protecting you.
Yeah, I think that I love, my friend. If I have the chance to, when I proclaim one, my friend, my rides, you're going to see it every time. That is going to be with me. I hate to have something in my hands. Believe it or not.
Do you ever think about? I also wear this for protection. It's chest cam.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, I know. I have this one. I use it too. I have lots, my friend. If you see what I have here, the problem from us, we start to buy it, we never stop. And we are always buying protection. I have for my moon to put it here and go like this. And I have my cameras all around here. And I don't know how many cameras I have here. But having a drone like you have, that you are free, that you know is going to follow you, you can put in the direction what you want, in the front, in the back. You just have to grab, what's the name? What's the name?
Beacon.
Beacon. Beacon. You have the beacon, and the beacon you can put it. I want him now in my front, and he's going to change the direction, and you don't have no problem anymore. You see here in a video, you are seeing the drone is in your front.
Yes.
If you guys see it, it's working for you, and you are safe because you know he's going to follow you. That's why I think for us who make this sport is going to be the best thing. The bike cannot follow you, my friend. That is a bike. Yeah, you are doing better than him. I don't see this one. That was the first one. I watched the bike having problems with the.
Oh, I lost it there. That was a hard jump.
Yeah, then you see here that was the picture. If you see it here, oh sorry. If you see here, you see the first one was without drone, and the drone. If you see in your left, you're going to see the drone now coming, and then it makes that's the good thing. Then you can put the second picture with the drone. There is the drone now, and now is with the drone, the same picture. That is the perfect thing. You have 2 times the same picture, and you
Yes.
don't have to. You just have to enjoy it.
And my new video just went live on YouTube if you want to check it out real quick.
Yeah,
The Bigodi X just
I'm
went
going to
live. I
put-
don't know if it'll show up on yours.
I'm going to put it. Give me just a second.
Oh, it's not there. Maybe refresh.
No, wait. I have to refresh.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's not
there. I don't see it.
No.
I
Wait,
can
wait.
share the link with you.
Yeah, it's not a problem. You can send me the link. It's not. Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, then I'm going to put it here. Hey guys, if you have some questions, please send it. We're going to answer later for you guys. Let's do it. So there we are. First of all, my friend, I want to go to what you like more. We can continue and seeing this. You can talk a little about this video if you want.
Sure. Yeah.
And what I want to ask you is like this: do you love more to ride in the day or in the night?
In Vegas, when it gets hot, I like to ride in the night. And then in the summertime, or when it gets cold, I like to ride during the day. So here in Vegas, we could ride year round. It's not in the wintertime, just ride during the day when it's sunny. And then in the summertime, ride during night.
And for you guys there in Las Vegas, the time is always good to ride. That's like a dream come true. Everybody wants to have it. That's I love to have the weather in Portugal, where I come from. The weather is like you guys because we have lots of problems of water and everything. But in Germany, there was about 3 weeks ago, nobody could not go out because it was always raining and snowing and it's like you are closing your home and you are like the hands, please open the weather just for us to go for a small ride. And and talk a little more about this new video that you put it
we're
out.
both on the Bigodi X, which is the biggest suspension EUC you can buy. It's the most expensive EUC you can buy. I think it's like $3,500 US. So it's the most expensive one can buy, but it is one of the best EUCs you can buy. You get the suspension, you get a 3,500 watt motor. So the power, it's the biggest motor I think that's out there. The Monster Pro and the X have the biggest motors, if I'm not mistaken, and you can feel that power. The acceleration, it's a bit slow because it's heavy, but once you start going, you can feel that power between your legs, and it feels amazing. There hasn't been a hill like it feels. With the Sherman, sometimes I'm scared to go. Not scared, but like there's some places I won't go, like over tree roots or like little bumpies or stuff like that. With the Bigodi X, I just go over anything I want to, and it doesn't. The suspension just eats up everything. It's the most comfortable ride I've ever been on with a suspension EUC.
Yeah, that is the important thing, my friend. If you feel safe, that is always the first thing you have to do is be safe. And if this board bring you that is the important thing. And you see here you are riding with you are a person who ride more sitting on the AUC or always we are seeing
so this is my friend Hot Wheel right here. He has a Bigodi X too. I'm the one recording in this situation. We're both on the same thing, but he likes to sit. I don't like to sit too much because all day I'm sitting on my computer editing videos. So when I go out, I want to be standing up and getting a little bit of exercise standing up. So I do sit down on very long rides sometimes on the Sherman. It's easy to sit down on the Sherman, but just for a few minutes, just to rest my legs.
It's not the one thing that you enjoy it so much. I think when I started with the AUC, the first, like you said, the first months was terrible for me. The first months, my friend, was crazy. My legs, I have so much pain, and I say, fuck, I don't want this anymore. And then I go to an event in Belgium that is keeps the Belgian wheelers. I want to say hello to them. They are fantastic guys, and one guy came to me and say, "You are doing everything wrong. You have to do it like this." And I say, like this? Yes, you have to do it, because I was like in a what's the name, in the walls, trying to
Oh, okay.
reach, and the guy said, no, that is not the right way, and he teach me. There is a video there. Then I'm going to put for everybody to see the 12 steps to start the AUC. And then I came home, and in 50 minutes I start to ride the
Wow.
AUC.
So that helped a
And
lot then.
I think the information is always very good for all of us, to have a person like you with experience to say, okay, that is not the right way. You have to do it like this. Then you're going to go in a right way, and it's going to be easy. When you are alone, it's difficult for you to learn how to.
Sure.
I think that was the mistake for me. I think like you, 1 month, the same thing, and we start to be, oh, is that the right thing for us? But when you start to ride the AUC, I always tell to everybody, I think the AUC. I'm a rider of eight skates. I'm a rider of one wheels. I love it, but I think the evolution is the AUC. I think that is the future for everybody. For you to go in the city, for you to go off road, for you to do everything. If you go to work that is small, you can make it like a baggage, and you don't have to. I think that is the best thing for all of us. You seeing here, that is the question in Germany. That is forbidden now for you to go to in trails with the electric device. It's the same if it's a bike or because lots of people complain. And the guy from USA, he tell me, Nelson, in USA they are trying to ban the same thing in lots of states. He comes from Ohio, Cleveland, Cleveland.
Cleveland, okay. Ohio.
Cleveland, yeah. And he said, Nelson, that we are having lots of problems because they want to ban us from the trails and off roads. And I say that is not a good thing. That is when they ban you guys, then it's difficult to get again the freedom again. Don't lose it.
I think it'll probably be a few trails, like specific trails that are like a good reason for there not to be, electric vehicles on there, a lot of pedestrians or some reason like that. I don't think it's going to be like all of the US is banned on every trail. It will probably just be like there's one trail in San Diego on the beach where they banned, electric vehicles, and that's fine. It's just one small area for safety. And if you're disabled, you don't have to even follow that, because if you're disabled, you can use this as your disabled device.
But I think when you have the chance, like you now, you was with two guys in bikes. You go a little slower. You respect the other person. I think that is going to be easy. It's going to be easy for everybody.
Yes.
Just like here, you see there is an animal. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing. That is the other. That is the other thing they talk about it. And you see here there is an animal. And you ride it slowly. That's what they talk about. Where is animals, you have to be careful. I think you don't know that is this animal in this picture.
Yeah, what animal?
Is a cow.
Oh, the cow. Okay, yeah, that's like that. Yeah,
but you see here, you go slowly. The animal is not going to be scared of you.
Yeah,
I think that is the right way. And horses, they are very scared of an electric device because of the sound.
I've never had an issue with horses. I've never had an issue with dogs. I've never had an issue with any animal, and I see lots of them. For me, it's like I just give them their space, go slow. If I need to go fast,
that's why
just whip around them. No problems at all.
That's why I tell you, everybody who see animals, we never know how they react. If you have the chance, go a little slower. Nobody's going to be upset, and you are going to have more fun. And the person is going to say, that is a beautiful device. Why? Maybe someday they can buy it too and enjoy with you. But here, my friend, you are in the middle of nowhere.
So it looks like
that is like you don't have no problems with nothing in your life. You just enjoy it. Don't you have never in your rides a problem that brokens and you have to come back home because one of your devices don't work anymore?
The video you showed earlier where the V11 broke, I was still able to ride it home, but half the suspension was broke, so it was like each side. It was really hard. Like a beginner rider probably couldn't do it because each suspension was different and you had to balance accordingly. But I was able to ride it all the way back home. So,
You have
and then
luck.
one time I ran out of battery on the V11 and had to get Uber, but that's it. Just the V11.
Okay,
I've never.
because when you have the German and you have to and you have in these roads you have a problem,
Yeah.
my friend.
Oh,
That is very heavy. That is I see it here in
yes.
German. The people are in love with German. German is like now in Germany the number one that everybody wants.
Yeah, it's an
Uh,
amazing wheel.
uh,
Still my favorite.
I think everybody is the favorite now
If
at
it
the
had
moment.
suspension, it would be definitely my favorite. Now it's kind of tied with the Bigodi X. They're kind of tied. I'll probably ride the Bigodi X more, unless it's just a street ride and I need to go fast. The Bigodi X will probably be my number one. If I need to go over 40 miles an hour, then I'll take the Sherman.
And for you, my friend, like I always ask to everybody, you are a person who, in the future, you are going to race a lot. Your interest is to make like there is more competitions around the world. Do you think maybe you can go around the world to compete with other guys?
Yes,
If you have
absolutely. That would be the dream.
because I know that is lots of guys here in Europe. I know that is lots of guys talking in America and lots of guys is talking in Asia, and they want to start to make these events happen
Yeah, it's
with
gonna be
the
like
AUC.
NASCAR, except better because you
Yes,
don't
yes,
need to
yes.
pay $1 million for a car or a team.
Hmm.
You buy, let's just say $4,000, $5,000 racing wheel will round way up because you need all
Hmm.
the gear and tires and stuff like that, extra board. So just say $5,000 compared to a $2 million sport like NASCAR, where you need $2 million to really get going, or $5 million. It's expensive to get going. Anybody can really come up with $5,000 and start racing, and it'd be fun to watch, especially with the drone shots. I don't know if you've ever seen. I haven't really posted too many, but
Hmm.
my first race, I have drone shots of all of us racing. So it was really cool. I'll probably post them again after the next race because I don't want
Hmm.
people to see my strategies or anything like that.
Hmm.
But I have some really cool footage. If anybody's in your chat and wants to see, you can message me and I'll send it to you. That's really cool footage.
That's why I say to everybody, I want to say hello to Rob. Is a active guy in UK. I want to say to Hate hello to. They are very. Rob is very active guy in UK to try to make legal together with the A rights. Is a fantastic person there. Hello, my friends. I want to say hello to everybody is there. If you're going to see later, if you have any questions, you can write me or you can go directly and write to Zen. I think it can help you if you have the chance. Go to his channels, go to his YouTube, subscribe, help the guy. The important thing, lot of you guys don't know, if you subscribe, give a like, the YouTube is going to help us to go to the front, and they say, okay, there is lots of persons interest in his videos, in his content, then we're going to put it as one of the first ones for you to find it.
Right.
And that is easy for all of you and is going to help him a lot, because if he's want to ride all over the world, he needs support. And when his videos is in the top, that means that companies like these three companies, that is going to have more companies helping him to travel around the world, because it's expensive to go around the world, and for a person alone. That's why if you have a chance, go there, subscribe to the channel. You have these three guys who support him. I think they are fantastic companies. They are thinking about us, the riders. And then go to his channel. You have lots of videos. You're going to have lots of fun, lots of hours. And of course, every time you support him, is going to bring more content, is going to bring lots of new things for you, is going to give him more inspiration. Now is the new video there, and he's going to bring lots of explanations for you guys there, all around the world. Then if you want to go, he has the TikTok, you're going to see lots of things. He has his Instagram support. I always tell to everybody, don't see the videos, subscribe. It's easy, guys. You're going
Really
to
helps out.
see. It's going to help a lot. I'm not talking about me. I always tell, if you want to subscribe to my channel, please. But this is for the riders. That's why I make this interview channel, to bring the riders, because I think everybody forget about us, and that's why I bring it. I talk with him the first time I contact him. It was direct, my friend. I come, no problem. That's why I think that is important. Today I speak with the company. That the company just answer me very fast. If you don't have more than 4K followers, I don't want to have nothing with you. And I say, no problem.
Wow.
If you don't want to bring information, it's
Right.
not a problem. And then he
Right. That's
say,
true.
then he answered to me, then buy me a board. I give you for the L price. And I said that I'm not here to make business with you, my friend. I want to help you, to help the community to know if your product is good or not. That's the way we work. I don't want to say names, but I think what was the only company who give me a so bad answer, and I'm very sad. I'm not going to put names or something like that, but it's very sad. That was one of the sad moments in 3 months for me here.
Okay.
If you go to his channels, my friends, you're going to see that he's going to give you 5% of everything you're going to buy it. Is there, my friends? It's easy. You're going to get 5%. Is it 5% is always when you have $1,000 in one thing. 5% is a lot. It's $50, and is a lot of money. And this $50, you can go to a nice restaurant or something like that, or you can buy an extra thing for your board. That's why, please, guys. There's a question here from Rob. Then, do you have the same pedals settings?
So I'll answer. I saw a question previously too about where I'm going to tour. I'm going to tour probably West Coast to start off. Oh, right. Yeah, right here. Yep. I'll probably start on the West Coast. I want to start Utah right now because the weather's perfect in Utah right now. It's not too hot, not too cold, and it's not very busy right now. So I'll probably start in Utah and Colorado. I'm going to meet up with Chooch, hopefully in Denver, and maybe Jimmy in Denver. I'm going to go to Denver, Colorado, and ride around in the Colorado area after Utah. Then I want to go to Portland, and that's where Rev Rides is in Portland, and they have a huge community there, and I really want to ride with the community there and make some videos in Portland. So I'd love to do that. East Coast, I will eventually get to the East Coast, but the West Coast rides I feel like are the best, so I want to do those first.
Then we go to another question here. That is from Rob. Jeffrey, sorry, I don't see your question. That is very good from Zen. I didn't see the question, but all the time I always go back and I look for all the questions. That is not a problem. We try to answer all the questions that we can. Please, my friend.
Absolutely. So, Rob, it's awesome to meet you. I'm glad that you're like trying to make EUCs legal in your country, because I would like to come there one day, and it'd be nice if it was legal to ride. So, I use on my Sherman's, the only one I use different settings. I will, if I'm going down a super steep hill, like and for an extended amount of time, I will calibrate my wheel to be leaned back a little bit so that you're not going down this hill like this. Your pedals will kind of carry you down like so. So you want to calibrate like this. With the Sherman, that's easy because you can just calibrate from the LCD screen. You could raise your pedals up like this when you're going downhill. And if you want to do speed, you want to tilt it forward a little bit so that it's easier to get it going fast. So if you're a racer, you want to calibrate down. If you're going up hills, you are downhill rather, you want to calibrate your pedal up. If my hand gestures got confusing there, feel free to ask for the question. Basically, if you're going down, you want your pedals like this. So you're coming down. And then if you're racing, you want your pedals down, dipping a little bit so you can get some more speed. And then I run mostly, I'll play with all the hard, medium, soft, depending on the situation and how I'm feeling. Sometimes if you're getting foot fatigue, switch to like soft mode. Or if you want more comfort, soft mode. If you want more aggressive riding, switch to hard mode. And if you kind of want a mixture of both, go to medium mode.
Yeah, okay. Then I just want to show you from Rob. That is not just from Rob. That is from lots of guys here. That is one of the guys. They are working. They are trying to be legal. You have here a fantastic. Yeah, that is all of them working for us. And then you have different all of them. They are very different persons here inside. Here you see everybody's working. That is Rob. That is Ricardo.
Oh
That
wow.
is F. That is everybody's working
Okay.
for us. That is Richard, Michael, and they are doing lots of stuff for the UK. We have to congratulate them. Ricardo is going to represent in this day them, and I think they are doing a fantastic job. Thank you for lots of work from them, because that is from his private life. They come and they make something for all of us. I hope that the guys from UK said thank you very much for the work they are doing, because maybe one day they're going to be legal, all of them. They're not just selling, they are just trying to help the community, and that is very important to put the names from them here with us. Most of them, they are AUC riders, but Ricardo is a skater. That's why they put everybody together there, and it's not just so one side is for everybody. I think that is very good. That's just going to put here complain the say polo. You know about the polo here, the
Yeah,
AUC polo. The guys
that'd
in
be fun.
the guys in Belgium, they want to make this
Yeah.
official sport in
Right.
Olympiads.
Yeah.
I
I would use
hope.
the MCM5, I think is one I would use, or maybe the V11
Mhm.
if I was going to play some polo. V11 might be good because you're kind of high
Yeah.
up with the suspension, but the MCM5 so small and quick, might use that.
Another question here that comes from Mick. Mick, thank you for your question. Aidan, did you ever get the one wheel back? What's the question like this?
Yeah, I understand. So when my EUC got stolen from those guys that robbed me, they didn't know how to ride it, and they beat me up. It was like 8 or 9 of them. They kind of beat me up a bit, but I had my armor on, so I wasn't too hurt. Other than my ribs, they got my ribs pretty good. But 2 of them stayed behind. The rest just took the drone and my stuff and took off. The guys that stayed for the EUC, they were having trouble. The bigger of the 2 was on it, and the other guy was supporting him. And I tried tackling the big guy off, but the other guy's the one that had the gun, so it's pretty stupid of me, I guess. But he pulled the gun on me, and I like grabbed onto his buddy and was like kind of grappling him a little bit, staying close so he couldn't shoot me. And he's like, "Get off him," so I could shoot him. Talking to his friend, and I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna hold on."
Oh,
Yeah, and then eventually I was like, "All right, just take the wheel, go," and released him, and he fired the gun up in the air, which is how the police caught him later, as we were able to come back to the scene and find the casing. But they tried writing the UC off, and there was a girl behind me. She's just watching the whole thing. She didn't call the cops or anything. But I asked to borrow her bike and grabbed their bike and kind of chased after them. And they went over the street, and I grabbed the rock, and they're like, "He's got a rock." And I knew the guy's name, Dash, because I had talked to him before. They wanted to ride the EUC. And I was like, "Dash, just leave the EUC. You're not going to get away with the EUC." And they went across the street, and I chased after them. And I was like, eventually they had to leave it because they knew they weren't going to get away with me chasing them. So they left it, and I just collapsed on the UC, and the cops came like shortly after. So I was able to get it back, and I would have died for it at the time. I wasn't thinking, it's adrenaline and stuff like that. It was my ride. That was my car. That's how I got around. It was my life, essentially. That's how I made money.
That is fantastic, my friend. That is I think I was not I was always see in videos, but listening from one person in life, that was the first time. That is and like you said, I think that you said the right thing, that the adrenaline, you forget about the risks. We are human people, and sometimes we don't think, we just want to have something that we work so much back that we forget about the risks of our life. And good that you are here. That is the important thing.
Yeah,
And that you have your things back. That's the main thing. That's a crazy story, but I think that is beautiful that you have everything. But what type of wheel that you like, my friend? Do you like a big wheel or the small wheel in your boards? Because you use the
the only small wheel I like is the MCM5 V2. It's a 14-inch wheel. It's got a lot of power. I was just making a review video for it today, and I had so much fun on it. I had some good crashes too, because I was just going crazy on it, because it's so small and so powerful that it's easy to get hurt on it. But I prefer the bigger wheels. My 2 favorite are the Bigode X and the Sherman. And the Monster Pro. I rode Alien rides. He let me ride his Monster Pro. That is a great wheel. if I had lots of money, I would buy one, because it's such a great wheel. But I already have the Sherman. I already have the Bigodi X for a while, so I'm okay. I say that now, but I might eventually get the Monster Pro. Maybe if I get a good deal on one,
That's always the problem. You buy it and when you
Yeah.
test it, that's the problem, my friend. That is like a very expensive sport. That's the shit from us. We
Right.
try it. We don't. Oh my god! Then
Yeah.
you love it. Then you say,
I didn't even want the Monster Pro. I don't like Monster. It was never a wheel I liked. But then I tried the Monster Pro. I was like, oh man, I can go 50 with this thing, and it turns so tight.
That is the problem. Is I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know. I think you know that keeps the Ace Skate Lacroix. And one guy in UK said to me, Nelson, I was in an event there, and the guy said, Nelson, you can try it in the morning. And I say, no, leave it. And then and after Nelson, try it, and I say, leave it. I don't want to try it. And then in the evening, he said, yeah, you have to try it. I try it. 1 week later, I buy and I know what happens. We try it. We see how fast that goes. And then you say, oh, man, why did I try it?
Yeah.
That's like you say, then you try it.
Monster Pro. Yeah. I already got a Sherman who needs Monster Pro, and it's like I could go 50 on this thing. Oh.
That's the problem. Yeah. We try it, then it's going more money. That's a fucking scary, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is. I think that the important thing for me, my friend, that you are safe, you have your things, is a bad situation. I hope that you never have this problem again in your life. And we have to take positive, but next time, take care of you, my friend. Then what is your opinion in the future that we can do you think the speed, like in the beginning you say if you go do you think we need more wheels with more speed, or you think we arrive to the limit that is okay, that is safe like this
right.
That is the perfect speed? Because every time you go more and more, that is have to have a stop.
Yeah, for me it's good. I don't need any more. The Monster Pro would be. I don't want to go 50s. Like I like cruising around at 40. Like 40 is nice on the Shermans. 40 is fine. Like if you're going faster than that, it's really hard to stop fast. I don't care how good you are. If you're going 50, stopping fast is not easy, and you're probably gonna get wobbles, and it's not gonna be great. And if you have a malfunction, that's also an issue. So over 50 is too much for me personally. Maybe there's some guys out there that it's not. I could handle over 50. It's just like if that small crazy thing happens, from nowhere, which it does. It happens. Things happen. Shit happens in life. Like, will I be okay after a 55-mile-an-hour crash? Maybe not. So at 40 miles an hour, it's easier for me to slide. At 55 miles an hour, I don't know. I've never crashed that fast.
I crashed it. My last crash, my friend. I tell you, that's why I came to this point. We talk about in the beginning. I want to talk about that. It's like this. What protections do you recommend today for everybody out there? Yeah.
Like when I go out, I even have like right now, I got this underneath, this like pads underneath, and then this has pads, and then I'll put pads over this, and then I'll put on a motorcycle jacket. Like it depends if I'm going fast, if I'm going like in a group ride, where group rides you got to worry about other people hitting you, so you want as much pads. My backpack. That backpack has saved me many times, and it saved my friend who got it from me. He wrecked his nickel going 42. I think he would have been a lot worse if he didn't have that on it. I mean, you look at the bag and it's been scraped up. So the backpack, a hard shell backpack will save you. And then like make sure you got your hip guard on. I got like padded underwear, I guess that has pad. And then I got the same pads here for my pants under my pants. Helps a lot. And the reason I wear so much gear is because I like to I'm a YouTuber and I'm making videos, so I kind of have to be more aggressive. And when you're recording too, it's also kind of dangerous, as you probably know. Like if you got your 360 cam, or you're using your hands or your phone and you're distracted, more chance of crashing too. So safety gear is important for that as well. And and we're riding on one wheel. People like, I think a lot of people that don't wear safety gear are like, oh, I'm never going to crash because I'm a good rider. And maybe that's true. Maybe you're a good rider and you're never going to crash. But is your wheel going to malfunction sometime? You can't control that. You can't control if your wheel, it's a computer. Does you have problems with your computer sometimes? Probably. You can't control that. It may happen. Hopefully it never does. I mean, I hope the technology keeps getting better and we don't have to worry about malfunctions. But on one wheel, when you malfunction, you crash. It's not like a bicycle or a car where you can just kind of like keep coasting. You're crashing.
That's why I tell you, my friend, for everybody there, what he said. Sometimes you ride 5, 6, 7 years, don't happen nothing. With me, it was the same. I was a rider. I have now 9 years riding, and I came to one point and I say, never happens. And one day I come up in June from last year. I was out from my car with friends, and I say, "Oh, I'm going to go there for 1 minute," and I come back, and my protections was everything in my car.
Oh my
I
god.
broke I broke my hand.
Oh
I
my
broke
gosh.
I broke everything here.
Oh my gosh.
And I say to everybody there, you can be the best rider. Don't forget, like Zen tell it now. This is electric. Can always something happen. This is like a robot. Sometimes I have a failure, sometimes as a mistake, sometimes can something happen. Maybe it's not your mistake. Like me, that was my mistake. I changed the pulleys for my skateboard, and the pulleys was I was with the 24 that you go very fast, and in this day I change it to 18, and the 18 is give you more strength, more not the speed, and the board has one rotation, and when that goes to a limit of the rotation, it's going to make like a break. And before, in this day, I don't change in the computer everything to go to this set, and I was riding, and I was thinking I was with the same set to go fast, and I was riding straight away, and of one moment to the other moment that makes this break and throw you away. And I was lucky. I have my helm closed. That's why I listened to you in the beginning that you start with this small hat, a small. I think that is nothing for us. For us guys who ride a lot, close helm, very close. I never going to drive again without my safeties. If it's just for 1 minute, my friend, I'm going to use it. I don't want anybody. I don't want to say to nobody, you have to use it. Everybody is free to do whatever they want, but I think is very, very, very important to have safety for your life.
Yes.
I'm now close to 1 year not riding so much because
Oh wow.
that's why I tell to everybody, watch it, be careful. The machines come every day. Everybody wants to go faster and faster. Big machines. Safety is very important. That's my opinion. That is your opinion,
Absolutely.
because in the beginning I listened to you what you said, and I think it's fantastic when I listen for a rider who say, I know that this lot of persons say to me, I don't need it. Okay, I respect it, but I think that is not the right information to give to the guys who are starting this sport, because in the beginning it's always difficult for everybody. And the problem is lots of riders there, they don't have no background. They don't know how to ride it. They don't know how to fall it. They don't know how to react. You are a military guy like me. I was a military guy. We know how to jump. We know how to roll it. We know how to do lots of things. But lots of persons don't have this experience. Then it's going to be very difficult.
Yes.
How to react very fast. It's
Exactly.
not everyone. That's why safety is very important. And that is good that you said you always use your things. I use everything for me. Let's go to another question. There is another question here from Mickey, from the new BMA intelligent BMS. Do you know from the batteries and everything? What do you think? Most of the critical safety manufacturers could add the new wheels, the intelligent BMS. Do you know a little of that? I don't know of technology inside of the boards. I don't.
So for safety, I think he's mixed spot on here. That would be helpful, and then something to stop cutouts. Like if you're reaching that point where the wheel's going to stop, some sort of back. I don't know enough about the tech to know a solution, but some solution to the cutout problem, because if you go too fast, you shouldn't face plant. It should just not let you go any faster, like the tilt back or something. Tilt back's scary, but at high speeds, it's scary.
But in a AUC, you don't have the pushback?
You can only, I think there aren't any EUCs that have tilt back or pushback over 31 miles an hour. Once you go over 31 miles an hour, there's no EUC that has
disactivate. Okay.
Back, except for the V12. I think the new V12 has pushback at higher speeds.
Okay. Because when the first time I ride my one wheel, I have an accident, because that is the stupidity from us. We never read, we never get information. And I was in my one wheel. I go out and I say, hey, this shit is pushing me back. And I say, what is happening? And I go faster and faster and faster. I say, hey, that don't want to go fast. It's pushing me back. And then one moment to the other, pow, goes down and goes like.
Yeah, similar.
That's why I ask you, because I have a AUC and is a small AUC. I give me a second.
Yeah, so the BMS would be helpful as well. I mean, anything that could. I have my EUCs in my apartment, so anything that makes them safer to keep in the apartment. Oh wow, this is old school EUC.
Yes, because I started the guys. That is another stupid thing that you make. That the guys who have EUC tell me never to do that. They say that because that is not so fast, and they say if you don't have a AUC who goes not so fast, you don't have so much control from the AUC. You need to go faster. And this year you go about 30, 40 miles an hour maximum. And he say, you're not going to have the control what you need to learn. That's why I'm going to upgrade to a big one. But that was good for me to start it. For me, because I can destroy all of this and it's not expensive.
Right, yes.
If you go to a big one,
yes.
in the beginning, is money that you're going to put it out because you're going to damage a lot. That's why. Then I'm going to see. Let's see what you have here. The queen here. Ask Swadier to see muscles. This is fun. Then ask Swadier to see muscles. It's so funny. I don't understand. I don't understand my beautiful lady of Australia. You have to.
It's all right. You already did it. You're good.
Oops, I missed the start. Yeah, my friend. Thank you. This person is going to be in 2 days here. The A board 3 air. He's always with this yellow helm. Nobody can see his face, but this time we have to see his face. He's saying he's not going to show it, but I hope that he shows.
Face reveal then.
I think he's not going to show it, but it's going to be a stupid interview. I said to him all the time with the helm in the interview, but it's like this. If they can do it with the drones, BMS, I don't see why they cannot do it with all the air rides. Yeah, but that is different technology. That is different. A drone you cannot compare to AUC. I think it's different, huh?
I'm not sure how the battery systems work. I mean, if they can do it on a drone, maybe they can do it on a AUC. I mean, it's just I don't know.
Then we go to the last questions that I always do. That is going to be fast questions, fast answers, my friend. First of all, I think you answer to this. What you think about this community, the electro community, for you yourself? What that changed in your life?
Oh man, it's amazing. Being able to move around freely without fossil fuels. So from a go green perspective, it's nice because we're not burning up fossil fuels, and there's no noise pollution and no noise pollution, like a big engine or anything. Vroom, 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 vroom.
Yeah.
No, we're quiet, peaceful, gliding through the night, not waking anybody up, just very peaceful. And then no air pollution. We're not spitting up gas. We're not putting anything into the air from us riding. It's very clean way of riding. So the electric community, I think that increases the karma. We have like positive karma from us trying to not use as much fossil fuels. Sometimes there's no need to get in like a big old truck to go get groceries across the street or to go get fast food. You can just get on your EUC and go pick up your food, and you didn't burn up any gas. So that's very nice. I really like that about the electric community. More people going electric.
Did they take care of you from the beginning, my friend? Because today you have so many people following you. Do you feel like you have like your second family? You found your second family, like not direct family, but your electro family.
It's a good way of putting it. Sure, it's more like like a family. Yeah, a lot of people have been supporting me. E-Rides has been taking care of me. Rev Rides has been taking care of me. It's like, wow, you guys are really going out of your way to make my life better and to help me become a better YouTuber and giving me tips and really taking me on all these rides. I mean, I wouldn't have this Bigodi X if it wasn't for Rev Rides. I wouldn't have this Sherman if it wasn't for E-Wheels. So these companies, took a chance with me, and hopefully I repay them, hopefully with great content and stuff, and bring them some business.
Yeah, that is a very good thing. I just want to say to everybody now, my friends, we're coming to the end. I just want to say, please, I'm going to leave all the links from him. Go there, support the companies who support him. You have 3 fantastic companies. Maybe in some months he's going to have more. I hope that he's going to have more, and to help him to achieve what he wants in life, to go racing, go all over the world, showing to the world how is this AUC world fantastic, that can everybody ride it and have some fun. Sunday I'm going to have here 3 beautiful girls, one with one is, I think maybe you see him before, my friend. I'm going to try to show you. They are from UK. His father teach him to ride it. AUC today they are pro riders. I think they are fantastic. That is these 3 beautiful girls. They are the sisters, the Jameson sisters. There are one with 5. There is one with 11 or 13, and the other one with 11. They ride like yes, yeah. They are from the same company like you. The same. They are from E-Rides. So
E-Rides. Oh wow.
Yeah. They are fantastic.
I think I've seen some videos of them doing stairs. They're really skills.
They are very, very good. They make motocross. They are very sportly, and I think every Sunday we have here ladies rides day. Every Sunday we have ladies here.
Oh wow.
And because we love our queens, lady riders, that we have to bring them, that they come to this sport with us, that we show them that this sport is for all of us together, to ride together, to respect this, and to have fun. And we see these 3 beautiful ladies, and they show to the world that this sport is easy to make. Just have fun, enjoy it, and you are doing the right thing, my friend. I think you are showing to the world that we want to change. We want to go to the right way, and the right way is this electro micro mobility. I think that is the right way, and we have so much fun. You have lots of fun. I see all your videos. I see all your pictures. I see you. I follow you more in Instagram and in Facebook. TikTok, I think was today. I start to follow it, and I say this guy is like crazy. You have so many people in TikTok. Is like that respect. That is very, very, very good. That means that your work is appreciated all around the world, and that is very nice, my friend. Let's go to the last ones. What do you like for you to be the next improvement for the AUCs?
Yeah, so for me, the next best improvement would be I lost the frame.
Let me change.
Oh, there we go. So with the Sherman, I need suspension. That would make it amazing. That's all I really need is the Sherman with suspension, or the Bigodi X with the roll bars. So I love the suspension on it. I just miss the roll bars, and maybe the speakers. If the Sherman had speakers, that would be great. The Bigodi X has speakers. I like jamming out, and sometimes it's a safety thing. If there's a lot of cars around, I put on like a loud song so that they're more aware of my presence. Being visible is as important as your safety gear. So that's sometimes I'll move my arms just to let cars try to be visible, right? Like just so they acknowledge my presence and know that I'm on the road if I'm riding on the street. Being visible is very important.
Is very important for the people to know that you are there is very, very important, my friend. And first of all, please guys, enjoy it, have lots of fun, go to his YouTube channel, please support him. Quality is there, the way of riding is there, the fun, the enjoy. I think you're going to have lots of fun following him. He brings lots of good content for all of us. I very proud to have you as a family electro rider in our sport. I think that when you have people like you all around the world, the spirit is going to change for all of us, and you bring like positive energy for all of us. And I'm very, very, I want to thank you very much for coming to the live stream. I hope that in several months I can see you again and say to you, okay, I'm the world champion now. I win all the races, and we make a new interview just showing
Okay.
your what you win. And I hope the best of luck for you in the future. I want to thank you so much for coming, and I hope one day we can ride together. If you have the chance to come to Europe, you are welcome in
Absolutely.
my house. I always invite everybody. My friends always tell me, "Do you have a big house for everybody you invite?" I say my house is three what's the name?
Stories.
3 stores. I
Yeah.
have lots of place for everybody. Don't worry.
Awesome.
And everyone you can make your food, and you don't need
Wow.
to be in my home.
Okay.
Then is lots of place for everybody to
Wow.
sleep.
I might have to
Only
take you
thing,
up when EUCs are legal. I may have to take you up on that offer there.
no, but you can come the same. There is always places that we can go and have rides,
Oh, okay.
and there
Oh,
is
okay.
no police, and that's not. But
Oh,
of
okay.
course, I'm
Nice.
saying, I say for you, and you go in the city, don't do that in Germany. But you have lots of places that you can
okay.
go, and you're
Okay.
not going to find police, of course,
Awesome.
and not every police is going to be asked to you. We
Okay.
have to respect the police and everything. But
Sure.
if you want to come one day, you just have to. Hello, hey you
Awesome.
Portuguese. I'm going to come 1 week to your house. My house is always open to friends, and
Awesome.
today I make a new friend. It's always That's why I love this interviews. Every time I make an interview, I make a new friend, and that's why I love about this. I wanted to say thank you for everybody who was here. I want to thank to Rob, because Rob said Nelson said ride safe, everyone. Thank you. I want to say to Keen, Mike, Ted, the A Queen, all of them who are there. The guys who are going to come later and see this live, I think that is going to be very, very good for you to see it. There is another question here, but I think what is the Zen thing in the future for the one wheel produce? Yeah, we answered this, and good vibes. Yes, that is the important thing. Like always, the last. I leave you with the last words for you to send to your community, to the persons who follow you, and you can say everything you want for your friends, because you have lots of friends who follow you all around the world, my friend.
Yeah, thank you for following me. The YouTube channel is growing. I'm getting better at my content. It should improve. So I really appreciate feedback. Like if you don't like something about my videos or you think I'm being too dangerous, feel free to talk to me, approach me, and or you can always message me on Facebook. That's what I feel like I'm different than a lot of YouTubers. And Instagram and TikTok. On TikTok, it's hard to answer all my messages because there's just so many, like my notifications are insane. But if you message me on Instagram or Facebook, I will answer your message as long as it gets through to me, as long as I see it. I don't hide from, critiques. I don't hide. And I'm very honest. I'll give you my honest opinion about anything, which sometimes rubs people the wrong way. And I apologize if I've offended anybody. I'm just brutally honest and will just say what's on my mind sometimes without thinking about it. And so I do apologize for that if I've offended anybody, but I'm very thankful for this community. You guys have kept me safe. You've been supporting me. My YouTube channel has grown from 1,000 subs to 4,000 very quickly. My TikTok, 1 year, 150,000 subs. And that's all that thanks to you guys. And I'm very thankful for people such as yourself, Nelson, who you reached out to me and help give me exposure and help bring me up and give me positive vibes where, I feel like there's a lot of competition in this
you deserve
space.
it, my friend. But you deserve it.
Thank you. I appreciate
you,
that.
You bring lots of content for us. That is lots of work for lots of persons. Don't know how much work do you have to make a video, to prepare everything, to go to a TikTok and make a small video. That is lots of work. That is not 5 minutes. If somebody wants to see a nice video, that is lots of work, lots of hours for you. You have to go back and that you have a 360. You have to go to see in all the positions the videos to see if you lose something. Then if you have 3 hours of video, you have to make it 12 hours to see all the positions. I know that how that works. That's why it's not something I'm doing. It's something I have to have respect, and I think you deserve this respect. And of course, look at this: 158,000 people following you in TikTok. That means you do something very special, or the people don't follow you. That is simple. That is respect, my friend.
Thank you.
That's. You don't have to thank me. I thank you. I thank you, my friend. I thank you for making that. And that's why I tell to everybody, go there, subscribe. This way is going to help you to create more things, because maybe you're going to make a little more money. No problem. But this money is going to help you to bring new content, new things, new information. And that is, the people think you make lots of money. No, the money, sometimes we don't make no money. We invest this money to bring new products for that.
Yeah.
And if you win some money with that, it's well deserved, because you lose lots of hours in one computer creating something. That's what the people don't understand. That's why I always tell to everybody, see the work you do. I think they have lots of respect for you. You are starting now to everybody to see that your work is good. That's why keep doing, my friend. I interrupt you. Sorry about that. You can end it. But I was thinking, you, the riders, need more respect for the communities. The communities have to see, a nice video, and don't click it. Go there, subscribe. Help him. It's very important. I know how that happened to me. I started these 3 months, and every time I'm counting the persons who come every day. Oh, I have 3 persons new now. Oh, I have 7 persons new now. I know that is difficult, but the important for me and you is to bring something good for the people. I know that you make that to the people who follow you. You try to do your best. I have today this here from a guy from America, from Moe, and he was here in a channel, and I love to help them. Everybody, I think that is the important thing. Is for us to help each other. That is the best way. And I want to thank you very, very much for coming. I hope that we in several months we talk again, and you bring me good news and say, Nelson, I'm traveling all around the world. I cannot stop. And I say, okay, then come for a drink here with me in my house and stay for a days and relax. The problem, we never relax. So please, my friend, just say the last words from you. I interrupt you, but I think I have to say it.
Yeah, it's all good. I appreciate that. Thank you to yourself. Thank you to everybody that's here, that tuned in for this live stream. Thank you for supporting Nelson. Shout out to my sponsors, Rev Rides, eRides, ClarkPads.com. The links are all there. You guys have seen the links. And thank you to everybody here that showed up, man. This is awesome. I love this community. Namaste.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I see you in 2 days. We're going to be with a board 3R. Is a crazy guy from UK. He's a rider of skates, electro skates. We're going to see how he reacts. I hope that he takes his helm out, and we can see his face. That's the one of the main things. Go to the channel from Zen. Enjoy it. Subscribe. Have a good time. Ride safe. Have a good day, a good evening, a good morning, wherever you are. If you are seeing this later, don't forget, my friends, help the community always. Thank you, guys. Have a good day for all of you.